Hello guys, Assalamu alaikum. As previously we were talking about the story of the Nancy, Gray and Red Dog. This time Nancy is hardly seated herself, but Red Dog does not want to allow her, and he wanted to uh, pushed her and removed her from the seat. Now, in the continuation, he says she was surprised by how strong he was, and she was almost tipped off because he was so strong. It was very surprising for her that how he is so strong. Behind her, the men began to laugh again, and she grew even more determined. लेकिन वो और भी सख्त हो गई सीट पर. She didn't want to move herself from the seat, and everybody was laughing, and it was very difficult for her to cope up with the situation, right? I'm not moving, she told the dog quietly. He's talking. I'm not moving. Sir, you will just have to put up with me. मैं इस सीट पे आपके साथ जाऊंगी ज़रूर. This was, she was firm. Red Dog wasn't going to give in either. But Red Dog did not allow, and he pushed Nancy until she had only tiny bit of the seats. बिल्कुल किनारे तक उसको पहुंचाई. He felt that he had made his point and let her perch there. Perch there means lay there. Perch to lay होता हुई का ना वहाँ पर छोड़ना. Uncomfortable as she was not comfortable, but because Red Dog was so unwilling to allow her, so that's why it was a tiny. She was just only a slight seat she had now. The next day, Nancy got on the bus again, and there was Red Dog sitting behind the driver's seat once more. Again, he's sitting. The Red Dog is there. Oh no, she thought, because once again the bus was full and all the men were waiting to see what was going to happen. Again, these people were just waiting for it, that what will happen now. The people in the office had told her about the dog after she had got into work the previous morning, and now she knew that this was the dog who traveled around as the fancy took him. Sometimes he traveled on the water truck, sometimes in the company youths, sometimes in the giant train trucks. This is train trucks. This is what Red Dog used to go on these vehicles, because every vehicle was of Red Dogs, because everybody knew him, and he was supposed to. The driver was supposed to give him the seat. As he got to know more and more people, he began to take lefts in their private cars as well, because he was then familiar to the people, so he used to go along with his private car as well. You had to watch out for Red Dog when you were driving, because he never forgot a vehicle that he had a lift in, remembering both the paint work and the sound of the engine, and he would wait by the side of the road until one of them came along. This was, you need to watch for it, because Red Dog had a special quality that he could understand the vehicle by the paint work and by the engine sound. Quite suddenly, he would run out in front of the car so that you had to screech to a halt and let him in. So you learn to watch out for him in the same way that you watch out for rock wallabies and wallarus. Wallabies and wallarus, these are the Australian animals. Whenever you go, you drive, so you will definitely look for them, because suddenly they can come to the road. So that's why you will also in the same way look for the Red Dog. Red Dog always insisted on the front seat, especially on the company buses, and that was that. This was final, that he was supposed to sit on that. This was a special quality of Red Dog. I think it's it for today, and we will continue by tomorrow, inshallah. Thank you so much.